When we talk about moral hazard, you are the moral hazard.
Describe your character and his relationship with Shia LaBeouf's character.
Shia represents somebody who can manipulate a stock and prosper in the end, and I think he does that out of a resentful response to what he thinks Bretton's turn in the death of his boss is, and whether that's true or not. And Bretton James, who basically runs, what would be a Goldman Sachs type business, is in big business and big bucks and high finance. And I think from that, he sees a gem in Shia's character that he can utilize for himself, because his only goal is to accumulate. There is no ceiling to that accumulation, and I think, regardless, I think that's a through line with these guys is they'll look past a resentment if they feel like they can prosper from somebody else's gift, and I think that's what Bretton James is all about.
Oliver Stone has said he's admired your work and really was looking forward to working with you. What was the experience like of working with him in a film? Because he certainly takes a point of view.
Sometimes either people don't have something to say, or they are not hungry to have that experience, and that's so refreshing with Oliver. And I was a little wary because I'd heard some tales of his early days, and but he was incredibly collaborative.
I think Oliver's perceived as being this left, leaning guy, when he's not necessarily. I think it's just a social commentary, and he says, look, this is what's happening now. This is my version of creating something or manifesting something, so we'll look at it, so we'll be more aware of it, and hopefully learn from it in the future. When Oliver said, you're going to do a scene with Michael, I was like, okay, that's good. It makes me nervous, and being nervous is good.
What's the feeling about his health at the moment?
I do know that Michael is dealing with it as beautifully as a human being can deal with it, and he's not hiding from it, and he's not victimizing himself, so yeah, that's pretty amazing.
If ever anything good can come out of something bad, he certainly seems to be weaving the straw into something golden, because he's the grace and the dignity that he's showing, and humor. Certainly if your mental state contributes at all to your recovery, I'm sure he's going to be fine.